Alright, welcome back for episode 18 of my Minecraft series. Tonight, planning on doing some mining and some crafting. I need more diamonds so that I can go ahead and start getting more tools and more armor enchanted and ready for us to take on bigger challenges. I need to get more iron because I'm running pretty low on that, and I still need more coal. So I was thinking of heading under the base, kind of exploring what's under there, and maybe mining an area at the bedrock level just to see what we find down there. And then I'm wanting to figure out how to craft a crafter. There's an advancement for that one. We collected some pottery sherds, and we haven't made pottery yet, so that should be an easy advancement for us to get. And I need an ender chest for the end portal base. So I need to get more eyes of ender. We've already got plenty of blaze rods, but we may be heading back over there near that farm because there's a forest with a lot of endermen over there. So that might be our easiest place to get a bunch of them. And then if we can get all that done before I need to stop playing for the night, I have to get up early to take the dog to the vet in the morning. I'm going to maybe start a new map while we're over at the end portal base. I'm going to start a map there and see what's south of where we had the full map discovered. So, all right, well, let's get into the game. Let's see what we got here. All right, so yeah, I was taking a look at some of the advancements, trying to figure out what makes sense. All right. Let's see. So we've got 4 different sherds. We can grab one of each. And I think it's just you assemble 4 sherds. There we go, a decorated pot. Here we go.
Ferric_KJ has made the advancement careful restoration.
Nice. All right. Let's set it right there. Very cool. We got the creeper there. I don't know, setting it right there, I can't see all the sides. Maybe I need to put it somewhere else. But I need to make sure that I use my silk touch to pick it up, otherwise it's going to shatter it. Make sure that's the right one. Yep. There we go. All right, let's try setting that somewhere so that we can see all the sides better. Actually, what if we set it here? Put a torch on top. Is that a thing? Can we put a torch on top? Nope. We'll put a torch there. All right, so we got a creeper, howl, broken heart, and the one that's the full heart. Yeah. All right, so we got one advancement. Off to a good start. Let's see. How do I craft a crafter? Well, I was thinking it would have the recipe for me, so maybe I'm not going to craft a crafter. I'm not sure how to make one yet. Let's see. Well, can never have too many crafting benches. Oops. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Yeah, we've got a little bit of iron, but that's going to get used up quickly. Let's see. We do have 1 ender pearl. So, whoops. So we could go ahead and make an ender chest once we get the rest of the materials. Let's see. I'll put all those in here. Yep. All those are in the base. Got my blaze rods and blaze powders. Over here with my brews. All right. All right, we got our Eye of Ender. And we'll go ahead and toss that in there. Alright, so potions wise, we have 1 water breathing on us. If we're going to go to the nether for things, it'd probably be good to take some fire protection. So we'll grab one of those. Let's see what we got here. And we are at 27 levels. I don't know if there was anything I was getting ready to enchant. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the dog noises over there. Oh wait, did I already make an ender chest? All right. Well, yeah, I guess we're good with the ender chest then. I forgot I had made that one. All right. Well, I guess we'll save that for later then. All right, we'll say we check that one off. Okay. Let's see. All right, well, we're just scooting right through the things for the night then, except for the crafting the crafter. I should have looked that one up. I was thinking that was kind of self-explanatory, but I guess not. All right. Let's go ahead and drop to bedrock. All right. Kind of wanting to figure out the how far, like when we take the stairs down, where that actually brings us to. So I need to check the coordinates for that. And then when we start digging, oh, no, okay. Then when we start digging, we'll know kind of where we are, probably out in the ocean, I would imagine. This is a pretty long run. This is definitely taking me way past the base. I'm not sure what direction are we heading. We are heading south, so I think this is actually heading toward the water monument. So that would be kind of cool if this brought me up near the water monument. All right, so yeah, let me write down a couple of coordinates real quick. Okay, so we'll say right at the bottom of the stairs here. 892, negative 59, negative 1057. All right. Yeah, that reminds me, I used to watch a bunch of Mumbo Jumbo's videos, and this was, several years ago. But he was showing kind of how he does his recording his videos. This was when he had moved to like a separate studio kind of thing. That was his like where he did his Minecraft videos. That was his business location. So he was talking about he had all these journals that he kept of like all of his Minecraft ideas and things he was building, stuff like that. So I started keeping a gaming journal, and yeah, I've been keeping gaming journals ever since. It was one of those things where, keeping like a personal journal didn't really appeal to me as much back then, but keeping a gaming journal, it's like, sure, I can do that. So yeah, started keeping a gaming journal, and I've got probably a dozen of them looking at the bookshelf off on the wall there. And yeah, now I guess technically the journal that I'm keeping for the YouTube channel is pretty much a gaming journal as well, at least for aspects of it. So yeah, just one of those things from YouTube that kind of impacted my life in unexpected ways. Keeping a journal. All right. Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm so distracted tonight. Just, I guess, a lot on my mind. Still trying to figure out the live streaming thing. Yeah, that one's... I think what's happened is when I did the broadcast on the PlayStation and I didn't have the age verification, it kind of flagged it somehow in that system. And then it got out of sync between the PlayStation and YouTube. So it was getting bad information. And I went through all of the troubleshooting for that. And then the final result was it didn't fix anything. So I'd submitted feedback to YouTube. So hopefully I get someone to review that and manually fix something in the system to where it's messed up. It's going to take a person to fix it. It's not an automatic thing. And if it is an automatic thing, it's either 14 or 90 days when it would automatically allow me to live stream again. So I guess by this weekend I will know, because that'll be the 2-week point since the last time I was able to live stream. I did do a test. So yeah, by the time this actually makes it to the channel, I may have a video on the channel of at least a couple of things from my PlayStation. I was kind of doing some test videos to put those on my channel, just to, instead of broadcasting from the PlayStation, record and then upload or share to YouTube. And that seemed to work. I did a quick one getting my Platinum Trophy for Farming Simulator 25 a year ago. So if you look around, there's like a 15-second video when I got the trophy just as a test case. I've got another one that's in my flat world where I was getting lightning to strike pigs to make piglins so that I could get gold, because in a flat world that was the only way to do it. You had to get pigs and then get copper enough so that you can make the lightning rod, and then wait for the perfect storm to hit the lightning rod and turn all the pigs to piglins so that you can get the gold. And then you had to smelt all that down. Yeah, it's a very complicated process doing a flat world and trying to go through the tech tree when you don't have all the resources and you can't dig. It's like I think, yeah, 3 blocks of dirt and then bedrock. That was it. Lots of slimes. Yeah. When there's nothing else to spawn there, just slimes everywhere. All the slime chunks, very noticeable on a flat world. All right. Yeah, I'm so distracted right now. All right, back to the game. So I want to figure out where the bottom of the stairs takes me. So I think I'm just going to take a boat. All right, so my coordinates, -892, -1057. Okay, so yeah, this is out in the ocean. Okay, so that's that direction. Oh, no, it's about right there, -892. Let's see, which direction is that? That would be about right there. -1057, a little bit further this way. Yeah, it's pretty close. All right, got diving helmet on, got my depth strider boots. Let's see what's down here. All right, so this is the ocean above the bottom of my stairway from the base. Yep, it's just ocean. So I think we're safe doing things here. Because it looks like that's the water monument way over there. So we didn't go that far. Alright. This gives us a lot of underground, like between that tower and here, going... Trying to think of how far to the sides I would want to go. To kind of keep it within the base. So we can call it like -910. Well, if we get over this far, then we're going to have that whole cave system. So I think we're going to have to play it by ear, because I'm not sure how deep that cave system goes. Alright, let's get back to our boat. If we can find our boat in the dark. There we go. Back on the boat. As soon as we bob over there to it. Alright. And I think we'll park it over here on this side. Okay. Actually, I was looking over there at my chickens. I think I'm going to go check on the chickens real quick just to see if we have any blue eggs in our chest. Little chicks. No. Still little blue chicks. No eggs yet. Alright, we'll get our silk touch. So we'll grab these. And then silk touch. Oh, it's going to take longer because picking up watermelons with a pickaxe. Yeah, I don't think that would work in real life. Sledgehammer, maybe. But only in a comedy act. Alright, here we go. Yeah, and I was noticing I'm up to 20 subscribers on the channel now. So channel is starting to grow. Up to 155 on my evergreen growth journey. So that channel's growing as well. So it's been a good couple of days. I did a cooking chat on Sunday, and yeah, had some nice comments from some of the people that subscribe watching that one. So yeah, good times. All right, and we do have some obsidian there, so I think that's when we made the chest. Yeah, I completely forgot about that one. So we do have some obsidian. All right, but we need to go. And I think we only had 2 diamonds, or did we use those diamonds to make the sword? That may be our... No, we got 2 diamonds left. Okay. So we've got this diamond pickaxe that's almost gone. We have stone. We got a silk touch. We have a really nice one that we need to save for actually breaking the blocks. So yeah, we're going to need, I guess, some more iron. Yeah. We'll have to use some of our iron to get more iron. Let's see. We'll make 3 picks. We'll stay underground that long. Okay. And then, is it worth enchanting an iron pickaxe at less than full? What's it going to give us? Efficiency 4? That seems worth it. Well, no, we don't have 30 levels. What's the next level? Efficiency 3? Still better than normal. Yeah, let's grab some, yeah, we need to keep an eye out for some more lapis as well. I think it's worth doing it for these. Alright, we'll do that one. Efficiency 2, not as good. Oh, nope, I didn't enchant it, did I? Yeah, there we go. And efficiency 2. Better than just plain ones, but that'll do. Actually, I'm curious what this one is. Efficiency 4, but it's almost broken. Alright, I think we are good to go do some mining. And I think those were just throwaway picks. And might as well take those 2. Use them up. Alright, yeah, let's just drop. Okay. So I think we'll count this as the edge for what I'm wanting to do tonight. We'll go over, let's see, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is right under our stair. And then I think I had 3 blocks over. Well, why don't we go ahead and we'll just go this way for a little bit. And that'll be the edge of what we're digging. So when we hit nothing, we know we're in the right space. Alright. I think I was digging with the wrong pickaxe there for a moment. Alright, so yeah, and we're going to run out of space because I kind of just grabbed everything there. Alright, and more torches. I'm just going to make an end of the mine, kind of branch mine here. Not exactly going to be a branch mine, but just kind of a starting things out. I'm thinking what I'll do. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's stairs. I'm going to go here. And we'll go ahead and go 3 tall. And just going to mine for a little bit. We'll see if we find any ores. We're down at the lowest level, so we have the highest chance of finding diamond. Not guaranteed, but been pretty lucky with the diamond so far. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to having live streams with chat. I enjoy, talking to myself and all, but it is nice having that interaction. Yeah, I think I'd mentioned one of the things that got me, across that threshold of finally taking this step to make a Minecraft series of my own was I was out in the garden a couple weeks ago, and on my feed, I got a video for midlife Minecraft. So it's the guy that was 40 years old, hadn't ever played Minecraft, and he decided to make a channel. He had been watching some videos and decided that he could make a video every day and just kind of play Minecraft. So he started a channel, and he got I don't know if it was the timing of when he did it. I mean, he has pretty good quality videos, so it wasn't all luck, but I think he lucked into some really good timing to hit everybody's feeds, because his content got pushed out over the weekend when they did an update for the game. So he got like 2,500 subscribers the first weekend. I think his first episode of his series is up to 117,000 views at this point. So yeah, I mean, he was pretty much monetized his first weekend. That is it's very impressive. But it's like, is that discouraging when it takes me, I've been doing this 6 months and I'm at 155 subscribers on my main channel. Yeah. He blew that away in like his first day. So, but no, I checked out his channel, watched some of his videos, and it is really good stuff. Yeah, we need to make a chest down here and clear some things out of our inventory. I brought too much down here with me. Alright, we'll grab this. And we'll just do some temporary kind of things here. And we're just gonna, well, if I stick that there, when I fall down, I'm gonna land on it. I can't do that. So we will make a little clear area right here. Okay, and we'll throw a double chest down right here. All right, so we got those. We'll go ahead and put some of our extra picks here. Keep our good stuff there. We can't put, I got a lot of things that don't really stack, or they don't go into the bags to save space. So we'll keep our silk touch here so I don't accidentally use it. And we'll keep the fortune out in case we find something so we can harvest it. I don't think I'll need the water breathing. Of course, I'm going to probably drown because I said that, but I've already got my helmet on too, so should be fine. Alright, so I think we're set to do some mining. Alright. Go ahead and grab the other stuff that we got there. I should probably go ahead and make a few torches while I'm at it. Alright, there we go. We'll go ahead and finish off that diamond pick. Yeah, I'm only going 3 blocks up. Yeah. Okay. Throw that one. There we go. Yeah, I was kind of distracted for a second there because I'm hearing fireworks outside still. Yeah, I was out in the yard middle of the day and heard a bunch of fireworks. So I guess people didn't get them all off because it was raining on 4th of July. Yep, here we go. That one's broke. Okay, keep my eyes peeled for, there we go. Stuff like that. Oh, definitely stuff like that. There we go. How many we get? 3, not bad. Let's go ahead and get a torch down over here so we can see all the good stuff. Oh, let's actually get the torch on the ground so we don't mine it back up. Alright, now I'm hoping that there's more diamonds in there. I don't think so. Wow, that was a single diamond. That's kind of unfortunate. I think the redstone overwrote the diamond, maybe? Yeah. I don't see any more. Alright, onward. And we got one diamond. Actually, haha, we have another diamond. Sweet. Oh, multiple diamonds. Oh, there we go. That's a good find. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, we're up to 16 diamonds. We're off to a great start. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear those just in case there's something else hid behind them. Alright, I think that might be all in this spot. Looking good. Alright. Let's keep going. And we should come out in that space, the room at the other end at the bottom of the steps. So that's the plan. Oh, nice. We got some gold here. Alright, let's mine that. Oh, got a few gold in there. Nice. I don't think I've found piglins to trade with. I have to trade with some piglins at some point. Okay. But yeah, I was looking at the Midlife Minecraft, looking at his website today. Went ahead and subscribed just because I was impressed with what I saw. But at his 30 days, he did a video that kind of went through, like the first 20 minutes of his video, he was going through like all of his, YouTube kind of story. He was going through the analytics and all kind of stuff. And it was just great that he shared all that. That was just kind of eye-opening to see. So yeah, he had some good advice, and so yeah, definitely going to learn from that and try to improve my channel a little bit. Made some notes on things I can improve just from looking at his content. So yeah, enjoying this, but trying to get better at it. I'm doing it for fun, but might as well do it right. So all right, here we go. Okay, well, this pick's lasting pretty good, but it's already about half gone. We got the efficiency, but not the unbreaking. Kind of need the unbreaking to really make that worth it, but it wasn't a full enchant. Okay. Mining, mining, mining. Yeah, even with this, I'm trying to stay focused on it because I don't want to miss any diamonds. Oh, got tough. There we go. We got some more ores. We've had so many ores that led to other ores that, yeah, even though it's gold, there might be something with it. Nope, looks like it's just gold this time. Alright, so we're doing really good. Yeah, I can't believe we got that many diamond already. Trying to think of the first things we need to make. I do want to start gearing up to head to fight the end dragon, but I'm not rushing into it either. I'd rather be overpowered when I get there. Oh, there we go. End of the line. Alright, let's go ahead and store a few things. There we go. Okay, looking good. I think I'll go ahead and hold on to the good stuff here. go other side of the steps, maybe. Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to go one more over and go around this. How many blocks is that? So that's 1, 2, there, 1, 2, 3, there. Don't have to go the every 2. Kind of broken that pattern. Yeah, we'll go this way. Alright. Let's see what we find going this way. I'm not going to find anything in the dark. Here we go. Wow, that goes so much faster. It's not netherrack fast, but it was pretty quick. Yep. Having fun. Alright, got that. Lots of gravel. You know, that used to mean if you dug out all the gravel, you're probably going to find ores around it somewhere, but I don't know if that's still the case. You know what? Let's see what we see. Might as well. Although, I think I'm going to do this. Save our shovel a little bit. Oh, that's funny. That one didn't actually trigger. Alright. Oh, that's funny. Some of the ones that aren't triggering. Alright, we'll get all our torches back. Leave that torch. Alright, let's go ahead and use the shovel a little bit now. Okay, well, we found some redstone. That's something. And I remember that there were some cave sounds. I could hear some mobs when we were going down the stairs. So next pass we might go up the stairs and see what we find cave-wise underneath the base. Just want to go ahead and expand a little bit under the base so we have more room to build different farms and, you know, different contraptions. Start generating some resources at the base. All right, moving on. Oh, no, I'm not moving on. Haha. Yeah, always look up. Yeah, we cleared it, but we almost missed the reward there. Look at that. Nice. Oh, we only got 2 from those? We were at 16, right? I did use the right pick. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're not always going to get lucky with the fortune. But that's still diamonds. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. See what else we find. I'm pretty sure my end of the mine, like little branch, went this far. I don't think I'm going to miss it when I get to the end and just keep going past the end of the base. Alright. Looking good. torch just to keep it well lit. Yeah, trying to keep talking, but for some reason I'm just I'm kind of getting hypnotized by the mining. And there we go. Just kind of look around, just make sure we're not missing anything. Looks good. And I don't know if we're going to have enough pick to make it to the end. I may have to dip into my my nice diamond pickaxe. I put all the other ones into a chest. I should have brought one more with me. Oops. There we go. Just make sure I didn't get rid of anything behind me. I think we're going to be close to the end. I'm just not sure if we're going to make it all the way to the end. Oh. Well, we can make another diamond pickaxe. Since we have all these diamonds, we might as well, right? We can still enchant it later. Wow, and even the diamond feels slow without the efficiency on it. Yeah, a diamond seems slow compared to the iron with the efficiency 2s and 3s. But it does have the durability, so it's not going to be too damaged by the time we get to the end of the shaft and pick up our other pickaxes. Hoping we find some more ores before we get to the end. I know I said I need iron, but I don't think we're going to find any iron this deep. I don't think it's down at this level. We got a little bit there at the bottom. I think we just got more redstone, unless it connects to something else. Let's go ahead and throw a torch down and light it up. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that. Yeah, so what's the next things we need to make with the diamonds? I want to start with tools or armor. The only reason why I would go with armor first is if there's an enchantment that I really need on my armor. I'm trying to think. I've already got the respiration, already got the depth strider. So I don't know if there's any other ones that I really need at this point in the game. Tools, on the other hand, there might be some tools that I really want to get an enchant on. Actually, what I'd really like is to get some mending, but I think that's probably easier nowadays to get it from setting up villagers to be able to trade with to get it, because you can keep making a village, or yeah, you can kind of repeat the process and make a villager until you get one that has what you want, if you're patient enough with it. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and grab these picks. I'll go ahead and use up the stone. I'm curious how the stone will do on this when they had the efficiency. Those are all on efficiency 1 though, so that's probably not going to be that great. Let's see, which one do we want to do? Let's see, that was one there, here, and this was 1 to the side, so if we go over 3, I think is where we want to go. Yeah, and then that was the 3 gap. So if we go on this one, that'll give us a path. Wow, actually that is a wooden pickaxe. Yeah, I'm using a stone pickaxe with efficiency 1. Tell me that doesn't feel the same speed as the diamond. I have to remember to switch it out so I don't accidentally try to mine something with a stone pickaxe. Like that. Alright. Make sure that's the right one. Yep, fortune. Because we definitely need some more of the lapis. Oh, very nice. Alright. Wow, yeah, really nice. Okay. And we'll just do that one and onward. Yeah, I was thinking the copper is supposed to be fairly middle ground between like a stone and an iron. So that might be good for doing some of this just clearing areas. Yeah, I stopped going 3 high, didn't I? There we go. Just in case there's diamonds right above our head. It gives us 1 extra spot to see it. Yeah, let's check behind us. Everything looks good. Yeah, maybe we'll hit 1 more group of diamonds as we're going through here. And then we'll head back up the steps since we'll be on that end of the mine. And then maybe we can craft some things to take to the end. Yeah, trying to figure this out as I go. I've got a rough idea of the plan that I want to do, but just kind of playing, having fun. Yeah, I think the plan is about 2 hours tonight, just so I'm in bed at a decent time, but yeah, I've said that kind of thing before and ended up with a 5-hour recording here. Yeah, and I don't work night though. Alright, good. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another stone. We'll use those up first. Trying to think about what level I was hearing the I'm trying to remember. I think it was zombies and skeletons I was hearing, so it sounded like it was a cave system. Okay, so that was where we found ores last time. There is something just relaxing and calming about repetitive mining in this game. It's like a Minecraft metronome. You just get that pattern. Of course, the beat just changed on us. make sure we didn't miss anything. All right, I think we're good. And go top. Yeah, since I was looking on the PlayStation for video files that I have. Oh, I think I see something. Yeah, we got some more. Oh, we got at least 2 more. All right, let's get a torch down so we don't miss anything. Get our fortune pick. Nice. All right, how many do we get? All right, I think we got really lucky with that first one. So it set a high bar getting 4 the first time we did it. So we got 2 each from 4 blocks. So it's still not bad. But yeah, nowhere near the luck that we got with that first one. All right, let's keep going. I think we've got 23, which I think that's a full set of armor. What, 5, 4, 7, 8. All right, we're getting there. Oh, that one's broke. Let's get some light. Yeah, so 24. Yeah, I know I was saying the numbers and didn't ever actually complete the math. So yeah, I was one off. It's 24. Sorry. Kind of just in that little mining daze, just hitting the blocks. All right. But yeah, I was looking at the PlayStation before we found those last diamonds. And I was noticing that I had, several games that might be interesting to play on the channel, just on the PlayStation. And then I'm sure I've got other ones on my computer that I could play. I'm just not sure how well this system will handle like OBS and trying to play a game and just, all the stuff at once. But it might be worth a shot sometime. Starting with the Minecraft, but yeah. Can branch off into other games once I kind of get the feel for things. The whole point is relaxing gameplay. It doesn't have to be just one game. All right, and got it. But yeah, Minecraft is definitely one of those that I could play for dozens or hundreds of episodes. So yeah, this one's going to be going for a while if I'm trying to get all the advancements. So this one isn't going anywhere. Let's go ahead and clear the floor, get that all the way through. All right, onward. Yeah, and doing this with a an efficiency 1 stone pickaxe. Yeah, we'll come back with an efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe, because we'll get some enchants with these diamonds. So the next time we do this, it's going to be so much faster. But it's good to have this comparison. Yeah, it's kind of fun doing the early game stuff. And that's one of the things when I was looking at the midlife Minecraft, is a lot of people were saying in his comments that they just love watching people start playing the game fresh. So they were complaining that he had played a little bit before he had started, so they didn't get his like very first gaming in Minecraft. They got after he had done like a little test world. So I've got like I said, thousands of hours of Minecraft time, so not quite the same niche as somebody who's starting fresh. Oh, and that happened to be the one that had the light on it. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and go up some. Why don't we explore at 0? Alright, so we're at 0 here. No, there. No, that's 1. Yep, that's 0. Just going to make a little, I guess, pit stop area here. I was kind of wanting to stop around this area and see if I hear any mobs in the walls. Nope. See, what's surface level? How about we go 20? See what we see at 20. We've got some copper. I've got a lot of copper. Yeah, I guess I could have done the fortune, but finding so much copper, I don't know that it's really worth doing it on the copper, unless there's other uses for copper I haven't come across yet. Wow, yeah, it's just so much faster. I'm going further than I had planned to. Alright. So let's go on up to 40, see what we find at 40. I think we had, oh, well, we found water. Let's see, did we break out of the, let's see. No, it's not much. No. We'll head back out. Okay, so that's 40. And we're back up top. And we'll go ahead and sleep real quick while it's nighttime. There, careful restoration. We did get one advancement already. When we were doing the bubble vader, which I don't think we can go down any longer, it's going to bubble us back out. Let's see. I know we hit water at some point in there. I wonder if we can get out of the bubble column and hit that area that we found as we were going down. So if I like pressing against the wall here, will we stay in the column the whole way? Oh, nope, we escaped it. Okay. Yeah, so there's a room here. So this is level 14. Okay, so we know there's water exposed at 14. It's kind of dark. Doing this with night vision would expose a little bit more, but let's see. Keeping an eye on my breath right there. Yeah, this seems like it's just flooded cave more than, you know, something that's explorable. I don't see much to this. We better head up. Okay. Alright. We can go ahead and throw some of this in here. Well, put her diamonds there. Put those together. And just extra stones, different types. Go ahead and add that. I guess we can move these over because iron would go there once we find some. Alright, pup, back to the mines. Or do we want to move on? How about we check to see what that diamond would give us? Efficiency 4. Why don't we take the ender chest over to the end portal, and we'll enchant that one over there. We'll go ahead and take that because we had some over at the other base. And tell you what, we'll put these diamonds. Yeah, we'll put these diamonds into the ender chest so they'll be there when we get to the other side. Yeah. Oh, we had diamonds in our chest. We had that many diamonds in the chest from before? Okay. Alright, so I guess what we really need is iron. And coal. Iron and coal. Alright, so yeah, we're at 56 coal altogether. And we need more wood. Yeah, gonna need more wood soon. Yeah, I got the one spruce there. Okay. Well, we've been here for a little bit. Let's go see if we have blue chickens before we head out. Looks like they're full grown. Have they started laying eggs? Yep, there we go. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is move those down, move those up, and then we'll move all those back up. Yep, just got an extra one while we were watching. Alright. Let's go grab that ender chest so we can set it on the other side. Actually, that would go right there, wouldn't it? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Anything else we need to take with us? Actually, that dried kelp is probably a good thing to toss in there, too. Should probably pull some of the other stuff out. Keep some of the sand in there. We'll keep that. Keep that. Just in case we get a good mount. Okay, yeah, all those were kind of special blocks. And we'll toss those in there for now. That can go there. Put that one there. Diamond. Yeah, good with that. Alright, to the nether. That is such a quick transition. Alright, let's check this out a little bit. And I will be cautious because we hit lava last time within one block. Just see what's around us here. There we go. Okay, now we're not just, back against the wall. If we come out the wrong side, we have a little open area. And hopefully it's not an open enough area that things spawn in here. Try not to make it too big of a spot. Alright. Oh, let's go up. Yeah, I did look at the Strider, and if we need, what is it, the warped stuff, like warp fruit or something like that. We need that on the on a fishing pole. All right, let's go to the end, and then we can do some things there in the XP farm while we're getting up to level 30 to enchant that pick. Then we'll have an efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe. And hopefully it comes along with some other nice enchantments. But yeah, magma cube squish right as we get into the double area. Alright, heading down. Oh, got to stop and take a look at the view. Nice. Alright, onward. And down the hole. And drop fast. Catch ladder. And it's still there. We'll come back and get him later. Yeah, he looks like he's cold because he's out of the lava. Do they get cold even in the nether if they're out of the lava? Don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll have to get the right ingredients to... I think it's just a saddle and that, and then you're able to... yeah, that kind of got me OBS, like the difference in the nether and all this sand when it popped up on the screen beside me. Yeah, I know that looks out of place, but that was when we were trying to fight an Enderman here earlier. Yeah, let's break that. That just looks weird. Alright. And then I'm still looking for comments for what to name our in-portal doggy over here. He's got his little dog house, guarding all of our stuff for us. Okay. And since I didn't do it last time I was here, I'm gonna go ahead and break some of these and continue our little sugarcane wall. There we go. Oh, I think I saw one. Yep, there's another one. Oh, and then one out in the water. There we go. Got that one. Yep. Are we going to make it? I think we might have the whole beach done with this one. Wow, yeah. 2 and last one. There we go. Alright, so let those grow, and this whole area is going to be just nice and protected with a wall of, you know, something that's not very protective. But yeah. We need more sticks, which means we need more wood. Oops. There we go. There and there. Alright, and there we go. Okay. And I'm going to build some type of a base right here. Just haven't built it yet. Let's see, is there anything else we want from there? Do need more wood. Alright. Before mobs start spawning over here, let's go ahead and head to our drop. Oh, if I can get around all the trees. Alright, and we got up and down. I like our bubble vaders. This is very nice. Alright, get ready to step out. It's a little dark over here. I'm going to add another torch. Okay. I guess that's kind of our enchanting stuff right there. Just add those in. Step over here so we have mobs spawning. And then we're going to do that diamond pickaxe, level 4. Good, hold on to those. Okay. There we go, it's starting to drop. Alright, off to a good start. Let's see what we got. Still just the one piece of armor there. Let's see. We do have some iron over here. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our kelp. Turn those into blocks. Nice. Oh, and we do have some wood over here. I'm going to take part of that wood. Okay, yep, they're starting to get a little noisy. Let's go ahead and get rid of this root. 24. Let's go ahead and eat. And now where am I going to put that ender chest? Where's a good spot for that? Definitely want to keep it in the confines of where the XP will be generated. So, do we want to put it over here on this wall? Maybe sit it on top of the crafting table. That seems like a good spot. Alright, so now we got ender chest here. So we could just keep a stack of lapis there to transfer over. Any other goodies in here? Yeah, got more of the dried kelp. So we got plenty of fuel now. That's 440 items worth right there. Let's see, what other little things can we build within the area that we have here? So we got our enchanting. So we got XP right there generated. Do the enchanting. We got some ways to generate fuel and do some smelting here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I can do efficient stuff because we've got the kelp blocks that do 20 items, so I kind of want at least 20 of something before I put it in there. Yeah, kind of maximize what we're getting for each one. I hear the storm outside. Yeah, it was fun watching that video. I had that flat world, and it just had a whole area full of pigs. And yeah, I happened to catch the lightning strike and turn them all into the zombie piglins so that I could get all the gold. Alright. Still fun to watch the spawner. There they go. Alright, we'll head down. Punch some more feet. I guess this is 25. Almost. That is so close to 25. There we go. That's 25. Alright, 5 more to go. What kind of things can we do in this space? So I guess technically we could build something above this as well. We could make a room above us that's still within range, but it'll be outside of the drop zone. Let's see. What do we have over here resource-wise? Yeah, that works. Let's make another pickaxe here. We'll grab that one. Let's go ahead and make that. Get that out of my inventory. Alright, let's punch feet again. There we go. Missed one. Yeah, this is okay experience. It's not great. Need to find something faster than this, but this will do for now. I think that's kind of a lot of this part of the game is you get some resources so you can move on to the next one. It's that whole tech tree kind of thing for most games. Alright, let's see. Still got the ladders, we can use those. Let's see, we got more glass. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll grab one, and we'll go ahead and do 16 there. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll switch out kelp when it's almost done. Alright, got him. Alright, it's 26. 4 more to go. Okay, glass is looking good. So, kind of how we did that one here, we can do that here. Yeah, it's the same height that we went. Alright, so that's blocked in. We'll grab more. Grab that one. Okay. And then we can go ahead and do all of them. Although that kind of looks nice like that. Yeah, just since I did the other side. Grab one more. Yeah, we'll grab one more. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a nice open view. You can watch them fall down. Yeah, just listen to all the zombies. Feet, 26.5. There we go. Let's see what the next looks like over here. 4 more to go. Oh, there it is. Oh, that one hit too hard. Alright. Got him. What I was going to do is go up. So, get ready to do that. Oh. I think we wasted just a little bit there. Alright, now we want to go ahead and grab those ladders. And where's a good spot? Thinking this corner might as well. actually, we can just dig all this out, and then we can do something with it once we get up there. Yeah, we can just rebuild. Hey, there's some iron. Something to pass the time while we're waiting on mobs to drop. More iron. And that broke. Need little keep us busy projects so that we can stay in this area to keep it spawning. Yeah, we can let them pile up a little bit. There we go. Let's hit them with ladders this time. I'll get later. Thanks. Okay, let's see if we got any good drops from those. More taters, more iron. Not as many good things to talk about while I'm doing this one, sorry. This one's more just playing and enjoying the time. Don't have as many big crafts to do this time, so less to talk about, but still having fun. Let's see what's up above us here. Hoping I don't hit anything dangerous as I'm doing this. I'm just kind of digging straight up, which is about as dangerous and as big of a no-no as digging straight down. Alright. Oh, and we dropped down. Touching the toes. 27. Getting closer. See what kind of an enchant we can get with this one. Trying to get that last block. There we go. Kept stepping in the wrong spot. I was going down the little steps. Alright, almost to 28. Got it all. Okay. Punched in some feet. There we go. There's 28. Do we have anything interesting over here? I think we could grow a tree down here, but I'm not sure how tall of space I would need to do that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep digging up over here. There's a little bit of copper. I was thinking about making some copper golems. I was looking at those earlier today. I think I'm going to do a storage system where I'm using copper golems, and I've always done it with like redstone storing system and all that, but now you've got golems that do all the work for you. I guess that's the Minecraft version of having AI. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos of people using AI to play Minecraft. which some interesting stuff there. But I was watching one of them, and he was the guy that pretty much came up with a lot of the AI bots that different Minecraft players are using for their YouTube content. So they're kind of making it seem like the AI is doing all these things and it's learning and all that. And he was like, no, it's not. It's not really set up to do that type of learning from what it's doing. So it's not going to constantly improve. It might get to a different position so that it can take advantage of something it knows, but it's not learning new things each time it goes through. Alright, 28. Alright. Making some progress. Yeah, we can go ahead and do all of those. That's a full block. Yeah, we'll go with this one this time. He's not standing on the... Did he not hit it? I guess he bounced off of it. Smaller feet. Alright, that's looking good. Toss some of those in there. There we go. Let's see if I can get those 2 blocks. Got it. Okay. So we can get rid of this one as well. And that one will be glass. Grab the glass out of there. Okay. Get more feet. I am curious what's over in the tunnels behind us, because we keep hearing zombies turn into drown. Not sure what's over there that they're drowning like that. I don't know if there's water flow that's forcing them, or if they're just really bad swimmers now. Yeah. Do they drown in a puddle? Alright, good. I'm waiting for gravel to fall on my head or something. I don't think we're making enough light that it's affecting any of the spawns. Pretty sure the torches are so low that it's not really gonna change any of the spawn points in the spawner room. We'll let a few of those pile up there. They're not going to get to the point that we lose experience from them. It's a nice little ladder right there. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these. It should get us 29. There's 29. Alright. Less than a level to go. And then we get to enchant this one and see what's next. Actually, out of curiosity, what is... there are other things that we could make with what we have here. Yeah, so we're going for the efficiency 4. But what other things could we do? Just an iron pickaxe. It's already used up. Knockback. Yeah, I'm not liking the knockback or the fire aspect for that one. So that one's not going to be used. Bookwise, protection, breach, impaling, which I'm not familiar with those. Any other good things here? I think that's it. Yeah, I think we're just going for the diamond pickaxe at the moment. Go ahead and set those there. Yeah, this is a good XP farm, but it's just not the most exciting content, I'm sure. It's, hitting feed occasionally, passing time doing other things while we wait. Alright, there we go. Put that away up there. Okay. Okay, good. Let's see if we did. Yeah, we'll do this. So that's 3 blocks up. So we'll put a floor here. We'll add another 3 block tall room above us. Keep that out that way. Yeah, it's kind of a cool look down on them. This up. We'll go here, here. And this will fill that in. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this room, but I'm sure we can come up with something that'll pass the time while we're waiting on zombies to drop. Actually make a garden, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm gonna take those out. It's kind of our, we're kind of piling up to see if we got 30. Yep, there's 30. Alright, we're good. Alright, excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and get our pickaxe done. Efficiency 4. See what else we get. Cross your fingers. Just efficiency. Oh well. Still, that'll chew up some that deep slate. Alright. Go ahead and toss that there. See what those would get us. Sharpness. Oh, a respiration book. That's not bad. Don't know if that's what I'm wanting to go for, but alright, let's see what else we got. Go ahead and work on a little bit there. Oh, he's got a sword. Let's finish with that one. Did you drop it? Nope. Alright, let's finish our little project right here, and then we will head out again. Alright, we've got another room up here. I think we need that spot. Yep. Alright, well, that gives us another little area to work with that we're still within spawning range. And we'll leave those behind. And that, and I think we're good to go. And I gotta hit feet. You know, actually, if we're gonna do a map, we need to grab some of this. We just need one of those. And 4 of these. And we'll make a compass. Okay, and then we have plenty of sugar cane growing above our heads. So we can go grab that and maybe make a map. Okay. Do I have my map on me from the other ones? No, and I didn't put one in the chest. Yeah, that should really go in the chest. Okay. Well, I think we're going back to the main base then. Yep. Let's see, where'd they go? Nope. They're just not wanting to drop their stuff tonight. Alright, we'll keep that there. Alright. And up we go. Bubble Vader to the surface. Alright, nighttime. And back to the bed. Hey, puppy.
Respawn point set.
Alright, sleeping in the bed. Yep. I don't think there's enough to make a full map, even with all that. Don't know if that's enough paper. Alright, we're here. Let's find out. Maybe my little obsession with putting down sugar cane is going to give us some benefit after all. Alright. I was just thinking, if we're wanting to make a full map, it's all the making the extra expansions that take up a lot of the paper to create the full map. But if we had a cartography table, maybe we can make that. I'm not sure how you make a cartography table. Oh, missed a bunch of it. Okay, let's grab all that. Okay. Wow, yeah, missed a whole lot of it. Okay. There we go. I don't think we had anything in the boat. No, boat's empty. Alright. So, how much paper can we make? That's a lot of paper. I think we might be good. Empty map. And then we have to look at it each time, I think. So, pretty sure we are off of the map, so we will be south of the other map. And then we will make it a bigger map. Okay, it's looking good. Make it a bigger map. Alright, so we're at that corner, so I think this is what I'm wanting. Okay, there we go. That's better. It put us in the center, which is about where I would expect us to be. So I think we're good. And then this should be last one. There we go. So now we have our next map. Okay, so we're good. We had plenty there. All right, so let's put that away. And we can put that away. We will switch that out here. All right, and we can go ahead and do some exploration in the boat to get started. Okay, so we are starting our second map. Well, actually, let's make a little quick pause here. We will check what we were going to do. So mining for diamonds, definitely got that. We have gotten some more iron, not as much as I would hope for. I haven't got any coal yet, but we did make a lot of the kelp blocks. So we did get some fuel, just not fuel for torches. But I think if we're using that for the fuel for the furnaces, then what we have, just coal, will be good for making torches. So I think we're still good. We did craft the pottery. We didn't have to craft the ender chest because I already did, but we had most of the materials to do it. We need to collect some more obsidian when we get a chance. And then we're starting a new map. So I think we're on track for doing the things that I had on the list for tonight. So we're at about an hour and a half. I'm probably going to go maybe another 40 minutes. So let's see how much of the map we can get uncovered during the next 40 minutes or so. All right, so which way do we want to go? Looks like we need to go this way. So let's head to that island right across from us. I'm hoping we find some desert. I would really like to do a desert temple tonight. It's been a while since I've done a desert temple. Those are fun. I'm just looking for things under the water now that we have our respiration and our depth strider boots. Yeah, I think this is past that village. There was a village over this way. I'm trying to think if there was anything in the village we want to go back to, because we were pretty full last time we were there. Of course, there were also a lot of polar bears. Speaking of, let's go ahead and go this way and see if we can scout out without... Yeah, there's polar bears now. But we need to go this way and finish getting to the corner of this map. Watching for polar bears. I know I've played Skyrim where it was actually a survival kind of thing where you had to be careful of being too hot or too cold. Okay, pig, not bear. Is there a mod for Minecraft to where temperature actually matters? You know, so if you're in a cold biome, you have to wear warmer clothes or anything like that? I'm not familiar with the different mods nowadays. Okay. Trying to find the corner of the map. I think that's it right there. Well, that's the line. Yeah, that's too far, so it's this line. Yeah, so it's right there. Right under the tree. Yeah, it's right in the tree. And I guess since I was doing corners, this would be the corner of the other map right here. We'll see. Yeah, that block right there would be the corner of the map. Let's do this. We can go here. And there we go. We'll connect it to that ground so it's not just floating. Okay, so that's corner of the map. Alright, let's see what we got here. You know what? I do need wood. Let's go ahead and we'll cut up the tree that fell over. There we go. What is that over there? Well, besides the polar bears, I'm just seeing the white blocks over there next to all the ice. Just making sure that's not an igloo or something. I think it's just snow. And then I'm seeing through a gap in the ice over there. Alright, let's get back on our map. Okay, and then our boat's over there past the frozen ocean. Yes, this is Snowy Taiga. Watching for polar bears. I should have grabbed my boat while I was there instead of running away from it. Yeah, let's head back to the boat and we'll grab it, because if there's this much ice... Whoa, hello bears, and that's one with a baby bear. Let's keep our distance. Yeah, don't want to mess with the big mama bear over there. That's dangerous. Alright. And then let's grab our boat. Should be right here. Maybe. Where's my boat? Oh, all the way over here. Yep. There's the boat. Looks like there's something interesting there underneath the water. Got a little fire and ice thing going on. Alright, let's continue onward. Yeah, this is more fun than just hanging out in the XP farm, right? Out exploring the map. Alright, let's just go due south, see what that gives us. Well, trying to get due south. It's hard to get perfectly on that line. Let's see. What do we see? I can see our portal off in the distance, so that is pretty easy to spot. And we didn't bring a bed with us. Yeah. Let's see. Should probably stick closer to the shore so we're getting as much of the edge of the map as we can. Still gonna have to go up. Well, maybe not. Looks like there's a way to get further to the west here. Nah, getting too close to the bears. Yeah, it still feels like polar bears swim in real life, and I'm scared they're gonna swim after me into the water here, but I don't think they do. If they're like most mobs, even if they swam in this game, I don't think they would have the speed to come get us in a boat. That's pretty. Just the sunset colors over the ice peaks. Alright. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, that's getting us back to the edge of the map. I think we're almost out of the ice areas. I'm seeing a lot of sand ahead, but I don't think it's desert. I think all that is just a wide beach. Lots of mobs coming out at night. Goodness. Drinking my Sunny Dew. Yeah, that video, the short that I was talking about with the Sunny Dew, it kind of topped out at about 1,200 views. So it's one of my better ones lately. Still waiting for that one that breaks 1.5K. I've had 7 videos that have broken 1,000, but can't break that barrier on them yet. Now my long form videos, the longest one, the best one I've got so far is at like just over 250 views. That was the one where I first got in my worms for my vermiculture. Yeah, so, you know, real worms. Alright, I think we need to head east. Get back on the map instead of just running the edge of it. There we go. And south again. There we go. That's pretty close. Might need to go. Yeah, no. Looks like it's getting the edge. Alright, we can follow that line. Not that I can keep a straight line in this boat. There we go. That's not too bad. Alright, what do we see out in the distance here? That's a lot of sand. It's hard to tell if that's still beach or not. It looks like plains ahead of us, maybe. Oh, creepers. Jeepers creepers. Oh, and lots of scary spider eyes over there, all glowing. Alright, we're doing pretty good there. We're sticking to the edge. Let's see if we can at least get the border of this map tonight. Let's see, got some sheep there. We can, oh, I left a bunch of my equipment behind, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Because I had shears and a bunch of stuff, and I took it out of my inventory, so I had room to mine. Oops. I should have paid attention to what I was doing. But that wouldn't be me now, would it? Inventory's looking good, and there's a bunch of sheep right there to just... We can't shear them, but we do have a looting sword with knockback, which is not ideal because we're going to end up following the sheep into a creeper or something. Oh, why? Okay, there we go. Oh, because it's one block up. Ha! I fell into a hole that doesn't have a way out without digging. Wow, usually there's at least one block you can get out. Oh, no, not that block. Oh, we're going to have to fight in the water. Is he coming in after us, or is he looking for a spot? There we go, there's our way out. Oh, I don't want to take that one out, it's got a baby. You know what? Just because we're going to keep him in the water. Alright, well, little baby, if you need to seek your vengeance when you grow up, I'm the one that killed your mommy. Thank you for the wool. Yeah, when I get killed by a sheep later, you know what happened. That one sought its vengeance. Alright, let's get you, and then we'll make a bed. Then we can at least travel the land during the daylight. Alright, is it safe? Is it secret? Is it safe? Alright, there. Oops. There. Bed. Safe to sleep. Safe enough.
Respawn point set.
There we go. Let's get to morning. And then make sure we're not going to get blown up by a creeper within seconds of picking up our bed. Okay. Bed's there. And yeah, we have plenty of mutton to eat. I feel so bad about that. Alright, let's go ahead and do this and that. There we go. I'll save those. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab our boat, because we're probably not coming back this way. Oh good, there's other ones. I don't think that's the baby. Did the baby grow up that fast? That baby doesn't have a sword, does it? You had a sword in that wool somewhere? Really, is that the baby? Did it grow up that fast? Alright. I think it forgives me. Yeah, just thinking of the Pooh Bear horror movies. You know, you got the sheep that, you know, you count sheep to fall asleep, and then that's the sheep that shows up to, you know, unalive you in your sleep. Hello, donkey. Ooh, donkeys. Baby donkey. Oh, that's cute. That's cool. I like the baby donkey. Alright, we want to go this way. Let's get to the corner of the map so we can head east. Trying to see if there's anything. Kind of bouncing on my tiptoes. Alright. Let's get across the water in our depth strider boots. Alright, looking good. Alright, what have we got ahead? Ah, glad I stopped. Wow. I would have landed in water, I think. It would have been close. You know what? I think it's easier to bridge across. We're going to bridge. There we go. And we'll even light our bridge so that we know that's a crossing for next time we're over here. I need to eat. There we go. Ooh, bees. Can I grab that with the silk touch? I'm gonna end up getting killed by bees. I don't remember how bees work.
Ferric_KJ has made the advancement.
Look at there, we got an advancement.
Relocation.
Okay. Alright. Well, now that I know that works, we're gonna keep an eye out for more. Oh, and it actually has 3 bees in it. Oh, we lucked up and got one that's full of bees. Alright, sweet. Ha, honey, sweet. Get it? Okay, we got more bees ahead. Yeah, we definitely need the honeycomb because if we're going to do all that copper stuff and we have the lights, we need to get some of that on there and get them waxed. Then there's also if we're going to do the copper golems to work in our... Ooh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, wow. Okay, it's my first sulfur. I don't know what to do with this. This is all brand new. I don't know what to do with sulfur. Oh, there he goes. Awesome. Okay, but I know this was one of the zones that we needed, so at least it's counting toward that. Oh, and... Oh, we'll wait till the bee goes back in. See... What does that get us? Okay, so that's sulfur spike. What was that sound? Was that bee? And then that's sulfur. Cool. Does the sulfur grow the same as like a sulfur, like the dripstone? Yeah, see, we got more over there. Yeah, I want to grab more of these, but what's that one? Okay. Oh, we got lucky. They both have 3 of 3. Okay. Inventory's kind of full here. Of course, I'm also putting a bunch of just little junk in there. So if we stand on that, do we get shot up in the air or do we get hurt because we're in the sulfur fumes? Oh no, we're getting queasy, crazy drunk effect. How long does that last? Oh, we have nausea. Okay. I think I need to do a little research on this, but we have it. It's at the corner of the map, so that'll be easy enough to find again. We've got the 2 bee nests with bees. That's awesome. So we'll toss that there. Those are small stacks. We're good. That can go in there as well. Okay, so inventory's not crazy full. Yeah, we'll put that on that side. Okay. I'm going to leave that so it's more obvious. If I clean up too much of that, I'm not going to be able to find it as easily. But I know it's corner of the map. Corner of the map. We found Sulfur. Because I definitely want to play around with all that part of the game. That's all brand new. And I'm pretty sure that's the... Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Yeah. I have to remember that's off the corner of the map. Yeah, that's off the corner of the map. That's going to be fine. Ooh, allays. Yeah. Okay. And almost to the corner. That just looks so cool. Just out on the island like that. It's like a lighthouse. An evil lighthouse. Okay. So corner is going to be out in the ocean for this map. Almost there. Okay, good. We hit it before we got out into the deep ocean. Oop. I got to stay above the surface. It moves it on me. Okay, there. And back up. To the right. To the left. Oop, dolphin leaping in the air. Alright. Oop, I went too high. There we go. I want to be able to mark it like that. Okay. Yeah, that looks so cool. I almost... Yeah, I got to. That just looks too cool to not go over there for a moment, even though it's off my map. That is so cool. Just, I don't know, the look of it. Just because the hill is just the right height. You got it peeking up over there. Yeah, I'm not going too close. I'm not ready to fight them just yet. I don't know, I guess I could. But yeah, oh no, I'm not going over there. There's way too many of them. And I'm surprised I haven't got shot yet. I don't want to say that out loud because they're going to shoot me. But that is pretty cool though. They have their own island. They're guarding it too. We do need a crossbow. But we don't need it that bad yet. Alright, so we'll come back for Sulfur and a battle. We will gear up and come back for that. I'll do a little research so I know what I need to have prepared for it. But yeah, that's going to be fun. Alright, sun's setting again. Let's get our bed. Oh, nope. Let's get our bed ready. I forgot we're in a boat with a chest. So if I do the little quick key to put it in my hot bar, it's going to throw it in the boat chest. Yeah, I'm looking down in the water there. There's a nice little cave with some, I guess that's all magma. I was going to say lava, but it couldn't be lava. Okay, so we're kind of at the south edge. Let's put the bed down right here. And we will light this up.
Respawn point set.
There we go. Total bee location. Nice. Actually, we got careful restoration and total bee location. That's a nice combination. All right. Get our bed. Oh, that bed sunk to the bottom. Back up. Okay. Which way? Which way? Guess up there. I think we're gonna have to take land. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I'm getting turned around. Yeah, we're going east. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's going east. Did we go that far off of... Oh, yeah, because we went off of this point. That's right. So we came here. That's where we went out across to there. Okay. Yeah, because that's... Yeah, that's my pillar, so that's corner of the map. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, so heading east. And got some nice horses. Yeah, looks like this is all going to be land. Maybe savannah? We need to go north a little bit, get back on the map. Nice. Okay, a little bit more, and then we will head east. A little bit more north. Alright, that's a good stretch of sand here. If I had inventory space to gather. I do have a silk touch. Although I'm not sure, can I do an ender chest with a silk touch iron pickaxe, or does it have to be a diamond pickaxe? I don't know which one is the one that takes precedent there, the material or the enchantment. Yeah, let's see. Let's switch bed for boat. And we'll go a little north. Looking for a village or something. This feels like a spot that I would find a village. Savannah. Nice tall mountain. Go just a little bit south so we don't end up off of the part of the map so we're losing dots. Alright, grab our boat. Just noticing how many of the things on our hot bar are almost destroyed. Alright, and we can't really combine those. No, definitely can't combine those. Those are two totally different swords. Wasn't paying attention to what they were made of. I was looking at the enchantments. Alright. It's all these different looking animals. I have to take a second look to see what they are. Right. I guess it's not raining, but it's still overcast. Is that the look? So I'm in a savanna where it doesn't rain. And then I'm in a plains where it does. Ooh, big village. Alright, what all do we have here? Lots of haystacks. Got some gardening that I think just started because we just got close enough that they started growing their crops. Alright, so this is near the middle bottom part of the map. We have a nice village here. Do I want to harvest these? Yeah, I did double check, and the hoe is the way to grab these. So we will add these to our bank account for future emeralds. And I see some coal over there that I'm going to have to grab just because I need the coal. There we go. Nice. Good. We got some coal. I'm not going to worry about the copper for now, or the iron, just because I don't have inventory spots to hold them while I'm traveling. Okay, now what is this? Okay, blast furnace. Okay. You don't have a profession. Yeah, like the design. Ooh, a stone cutter. I know we can make a stone cutter, but that's a free stone cutter, so I'm gonna grab that for now. Oh, chest. We got apples. Oh, we got a bag to put apples in. Even better. Potato and a feather. And yeah, we want the chest too. And I thought I had one that had chest. Oh. Alright, well now that one has a chest. Hello. And librarian, what have you got? Sweeping edge. Okay. Not something I want, but good to know you've got it. And I have a whole library now. I don't need your bookcases. Okay, let's grab more future emeralds. Are the cows stuck on the little island? It's like Cow Island over here. You know, it's gonna cost me an inventory slot, but let's see. What do I need? I was looking. Cookies is on the foods that I need to eat. I need to see how do you make cookies? Oh, do we not know how to make cookies? I guess we don't. Or is it not? Is it not cookies? Can't believe I don't know how to make cookies. What opens up cookies? I mean, I know how to make cake. How do I know how to make cake and not cookies? Okay. Pumpkin pie. What opens up cookies? I'm trying to think of what the ingredients would be for cookies that I don't have. Yes. I haven't made sugar. Have I not made sugar? You know what? I'll have to make some sugar next time I get some sugar cane. Yeah, I've got to see. Yeah, there's sugar cane right there. If I make a sugar, will I learn new recipes? I thought I made sugar when I made the fermented eye. Yeah, so I've made sugar before. I don't know. What would it be? Yeah, I'm sure I just picked that sugar back up too. No, I didn't. It's not in my hotbar. I haven't any slot. I don't know. Alright, so this is heading south again. Alright, let's go up, see that part of the village. If there's a path up. Well, we have to make a path up. hay. Alright. Have we only got 19 hay? Could have swore we got a lot more than that. No, guess not. Yeah. Alright. Good. Ooh, they're all in there. I don't know if that's good when nighttime comes. Do you guys not know how to get out of there? Are you trapped? Does that help? You're welcome. Alright, be safe. Actually, if you're going to be safe, I should probably find a spot to sleep before the bad things come out. There's a good spot.
Respawn point set.
Okay, we'll make it daytime. And maybe get rid of the rain. Watch the sunrise. And the rain stop. Peaceful. Were they pushing me in my bed? Maybe. Hello. Yeah. What have we got over here? Another hut. Got a house up there. That's where we came from. I'm thinking that's it. Is that the edge of the village? Yeah, I think it is. We've already got that type of cat. That's the tuxedo cat, right? Yeah, that's the same as Minecraft. Yeah, hopefully Minecraft's doing good over there. Getting to the edge of the map here so we can continue onward. And I guess we can visit the last house on the hill up here before we head out. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a very big village. They do have enough to have an iron golem. Alright. And a stable up on the hill. Interesting. Well, their stable's not that great. All the horses are out of the stable. Alright, let's see what else we got. Yeah, this is still part of the village, technically. Alright. Oh, we got some jungle ahead. Let's see. And I guess that's Stony Beach. And zombie somewhere nearby. I don't think that's enough ocean to bother with the boat. Or river. I don't know. I think this is more river. How much do I want to go? Oh, if I go in the jungle, I think I might get the recipe for cookies. Yep. I think that's what I'm missing. And I would harvest those, but I think I need the food from them. So we actually don't want the silk touch on this. We need some watermelon slices to eat. Alright, all good. Put that into our food with our carrots. Get that out of the way. Toss those until we pick them up again. Alright. We need that type of tree right there. Yep, jungle log. And usually I don't like leaving the blocks behind, but I don't know that I can get that last block without building up to it, and I'm okay not getting that one. Okay, that's what we need right there. That should get us... Yep, there's the cookie recipe. That's what we needed. Okay. So we need this. this. All right, cookie. Cookie. Oh, really? Okay, cookies just wheat and cocoa beans. Okay. Oh, we can definitely do that. Wow, you get 8 cookies for that. 2 wheat. All right. Did that village... I don't think the village had any wheat that was grown. Yeah, I don't think it did. They were... I think we had just got to those chunks, so their village had just started growing crops. Yeah, I don't think we'd get any if we went over there. I'm tempted to make shears, but I didn't bring any iron. Yeah, I've really got to do some inventory management when I get back home. I'm not carrying the right things with me. Oh yeah, we can climb the vines. I forgot about that. Oh, bamboo. Definitely got to grab some of that. Oh yeah. And that's all we need, because you can make so much with it. You don't need a lot to get started. A little bit of bamboo and a lot of patience, and you've got a whole forest. All right. Yeah, and I was watching the video where they were talking about all the new stuff that's coming out soon. Yeah, the next update has got some really cool stuff. It's got some beds that don't reset your spawn point. I think it's like 3 bales of hay, and it's like a straw bed that you can just like put down anywhere, so you can make it morning again without resetting your spawn. And I think it was 3 bales made 4 beds or something, so seems pretty efficient. Yeah, since I've already got a stack, I'll go ahead and grab a few more. And I hate leaving floating trees, but yeah, we'll grab that one. Hopefully that's high enough to finish it. It's a pretty tall tree. Alright, and then back down. Alright, so we're getting a lot of new stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, pick this back up. Yeah, there's bamboo starting out. Might as well grab it. Okay, so it's 23. Got plenty of cocoa and bamboo now. Okay, and we're kind of on the right line, so we'll just head east. And we can climb up and over. Trying to find a good path here. Oh, I heard a parrot. Yeah, there's a parrot nearby somewhere. Oh, we'll get parrots later. We know we found a jungle. We can get a parrot later. Because there's definitely... we need to breed parrots. Did I get the right things? I tossed the seeds that I had, so... Yeah, going across the treetops. Okay, looks good. Oh, what is that? It's like a whole bamboo island over there. Definitely got to visit the bamboo island while I'm nearby. Climb down. Yeah, this is a different pathing when you're going up and down vines, and got lots of things to climb and jump. Alright, and grabbing that. That is the right one, right? Yeah. That's good. Check inventory. See, 8, 32. Nope. All right. I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to carry things, but we're like beyond full stacks. Wow, that's a whole lot of bamboo. Okay. was it? Okay. Let's prep the boat. There we go. Got it. Okay. Bad clicks. There we go. Boat. Let's go see if that's a different biome, or is that just jungle? No, bamboo jungle. Aha. Different biome. Alright, well, we know it's there. It's off our map, technically. Let's head north. So I guess that's bamboo jungle as well. But we need to turn east, so we're not heading to that one at the moment. Yeah, we're finding all kind of new stuff. This is good. Okay, wow. That's some tall hills for jungle over there. I'm tempted to go grab some more of that coal, but I think we're good for now, especially since we have the kelp blocks. Okay, it looked weird there because it's like it was white blocks underneath that. I think it was just the way it was filling it in. It gets really high up. Wow, that's some big cliffs over there. Alright, I need to go south. I'm getting dots on my map. And it's getting nighttime again. We have to be careful. You missed a couple dots. Let's go back for those. And get a look at the sunset a little bit. It's nice. Speaking of, let's put, nope, not quick click. There we go. Oh yeah, we're in a, oh no, I can't pick up the boat if I start putting stuff in it. And we're gonna definitely have to go across land. So I can't load up the boat. We would just be abandoning boats everywhere if we did that. Okay, yeah. Move slightly north. Okay, that's just too interesting over to our right. What is that? Yeah, I gotta go investigate what that is. Oh, we got a dolphin nearby. Heard a weird little dolphin whistle. Oh, that's the nice dolphin whistle. I mean, it's lichen on the wall over there. It's just a soft glow. Is that the glowberries? I know. All kind of interesting things here. First things first. Let's get a bed down, just in case something bad happens, and we will leave the bed down until we go.
Respawn
Right.
point set.
Hopefully that beats the zombie that was nearby. And the skeleton. Alright. Okay, leaving the bed down. Alright, where were they? I'm hearing bones and nice little arch there. This is a cool spot. Okay, what's down below us? Alright, yeah, so that's the glowberries, which I'm pretty sure we've eaten glowberries. It's not our first glowberries. Okay. What is that? That's... wow. That looks so cool. It's just a weird combination of biomes all together like that. You got some crazy towers, you got the bamboo jungle. Kind of got a little stone archway, or stone steps up. What's down below here? Lush caves. Exposed lush caves. Oh, this is cool. Alright, we're just off of our map, so let's see, there's my drop. Okay, let's see what we see. I need to make some room. Oh, I'm full, can't eat. Let's consolidate a little bit here. Does that take up a whole spot, or is that... Okay, good. Okay. This one's got a little room. I can toss that in there. I can go back there. I can always empty the bucket if I need to. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, good. We got a few. Okay, so that's 5 of the big drip leaf. I'm tempted to get more of the glow berries. Okay, got those. This is cool. I'm loving this area. Is that the little... No. Oh. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and grab that. I really don't have the inventory space. I'm so looking forward to having shulker chests. Yeah. A pack rat. Need more storage. Okay. Wow, this goes on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this stuff. I can't carry everything. Ooh. That kind of changed abruptly with the lava and the water coming down. Yeah, we definitely got to come back over here with more inventory space. Or an extra ender chest that I can pick up. Okay. What is that one? Can't remember what those are. An azalea. Yeah, we want to take an azalea with us if we can. Okay, I need to start finding my way back out of here because I'm getting a little turned around here. Let's go back up high and then we'll come back down. Whoa! Alright, we're good, we're good. Okay. Oh, you're just stuck back over there, aren't you? Sorry for all the clicky. Oh, that was close. Okay, yeah, so I came in from that way, I think. Can I climb those? Yeah, you can climb those. Okay. Well, you can climb them. It's not saying I'm good at it. Alright. Now this is back over where I came to when I was fighting the skeleton a minute ago. So I'm getting turned around. Let's safely dismount. Okay, here we go. So, okay. Why is there bone meal? What produced bone meal and fish? I'm confused. I don't know what produces that. Okay, and then that drops. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. Let's see, more azalea. Yeah, so we had the Lush cave underneath our base, and there was nothing there. So it's... Okay, yeah, that's where we came in. Yeah, because that was the crazy area here. This is so cool. Now we got the glow squids. Alright. Yeah. I need to start wrapping up. I'm at 2.5 hours already, and I need to get to bed in the next 15-20 minutes. So we got a lot of map to cover. I may have to just stop this episode while I'm still out exploring. And inventory's full. We'll toss that. We'll toss the moss carpet, bone meal. Go ahead and toss the bones. We got lots of those. Alright, so we got 3 inventory slots, and then we can squeeze some more things into bags. Alright. Definitely got to come back here. That was a pretty cool spot. I like that. Alright, and north, and then east again. We may not make it to the corner. Yeah, I'm trying to cover the edges of the map, so yeah. We're going to shore. We're going through the jungle. Yeah, because that's not close enough to the edge of the map. Right here looks like a good spot. And almost out. There we go. And then heading east. And climbing the vines. Come on, climb the vine. Top of the trees for a little bit. Ouch. This is a thick jungle, goodness. Okay, I need to head north a little bit. I don't want to go south every time I get a chance. Might as well. Oh, I saw a parrot. Can't do anything about it, but I saw one. Get health back up. They still have jungle temples. Don't know if last time I saw a jungle temple, but I'm pretty sure they're still in the game. Don't know what the odds are of finding one though. There's so many different biomes nowadays. Alright, there we go. Oh, we got rain in the jungle. Does that make it a rainforest? Oh. Makes it a mob spawner. Okay, out of the tree. Okay, got a little bit further to go east. Let's see if we can find a path through the treetops. Yeah, I still hear a zombie behind me. I don't know if it's going to be able to keep up or not. Oop. Thought I had more to hold me up there. Oop. And let's cut through here real quick. Oh, can't go through that way. Here we go. I feel like that zombie's following me. I just keep hearing it. Alright, let's switch to the bed.
Respawn point set.
Hopefully we get through the night. Alright. Make sure we're safe. Good. Switch with the watermelon. Berries. Alright, heading east. I know it sounds like I'm just banging on that space bar, but I'm not. It's just really noisy. If I do it just right, it's not noisy, but then it's hard to consistently get my jumps. Alright, there we go. Okay, is that corner we got there? Almost. I don't know that I would ever find a pillar that I put at this corner. I don't think it's really worth it here. This is just crazy terrain with crazy trees. Whatever pillar I put at corner of map will be so hidden I will never find it again anyway. Now watch, someday that'll be the one thing that saves me, is I have this here, so I have to do it. Alright. No, which way? There. Okay, that's the edge. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way, so I have to go this way. Okay, close enough. We're gonna put it there. That's within a block. Okay, so now we need to head north. Hopefully we get another biome that's going to be a little more passable. Plains would be nice. No, plains are kind of boring. Desert would be nice. Yeah, I can definitely make quick time in a desert. Well, I say that, but I don't know. Deserts are a lot more dangerous than they used to be. You got husk and all kind of stuff. I don't have a good path down. Alright, we're going to take a little damage. No, I'm too far to the east. I need to head northwest. And need to eat some watermelon. There we go. Back on the map. And whoa, don't want to fall that far. That's a lava pool inside the wall? Yeah. Weird. Okay, I think the trees get us to the other side. Nope. Yeah, let's make sure I got a running start. There we go. Alright, heading north. And drop. And let's grab a few more of these. Ooh, wow, that's pretty tightly packed watermelon right there. Alright, that's almost like a full stack of watermelon. Okay, well, we got food now. Alright, we're full. Alright, what's our path up through here? There we go. Oh, I hear the parrot again. It's gonna be a big drop. Is there a path? Oh no, that is not a good path. We gotta backtrack. Here, up, over, to the right, and then we can go north. Wow, this is not a easy path to get through the jungle. Alright, it is interesting though. Don't know how interesting it is to watch somebody else do it. You have to leave me a comment. Let me know how it is when you're watching somebody do traversing a jungle. I think I can land right there. Yep. And there. Alright, we're out of the jungle. Oh, wow. Okay, and we're in a pretty good line to continue north. I think I got to do a little cubert and then a stair. There we go. Now we got a pretty good stair. Oh, over one. Alright, looking good, looking good. Lots of jungle hills to there, to that side. Oh, this is sparse jungle. We're still in jungle. Yeah, I'm curious how many biomes we'll have left after we finish this little voyage. Okay. Yeah, we have to go over that. Alright. Where do we even get a start on that? Wow. I guess this is our best path up. Okay, here, jump to the side, up, over. All right, there we go. We've got kind of like sideways stairs, so we can't make a straight path toward it. But we can kind of hop around and get a path. As long as we can jump diagonal. And knock out the occasional block. I should probably be doing that with a shovel and not my sword. Let's see, yep, there's a pathway that way that gets us to the top. There we go. Making bouncy, slow progress, but we're making it. There we go. There's a nice line. I can scratch my nose. All right. Yeah, I was out in the garden earlier tonight, and I was spraying this cayenne pepper spray. I had a bunch of ants on my plants, and yeah, wind blew all the spray back at me. My nose has been twitchy all night. All right, that looks good. Okay, what are we in now? We're just in a forest. So this is just regular forest traversal. Give or take a mountain or two. All right, there's a good path. Go ahead and watermelon. All right, looking good. All right, here's some zombies. We got some caves right there. Cows. Pretty sure, yep, sheep. Thought I saw a sheep. Alright, and back down. I got some pigs and some birch trees. So this is kind of a mixed forest. Yeah, it's just a forest. Okay. Looking for other biomes in the distance as we're doing this. I see savanna ahead. Have we been in a birch forest yet? I don't know if I've been in a birch forest in this world. Oop, that's going to be a hole. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit past midnight, but not much past it. But it's good to be recording again. I didn't get a chance to do it last night. By the time I had everything ready, it was almost midnight, so I had to give up. Oh, wow, mountains. I had to give up recording last night. I was having computer issues. Things got so slow once I got OBS and Advancedly and Minecraft open that just it wasn't stable enough to try to record, so I had to do a reboot, and then it had an update, and so yeah, by the time everything was done, it was too late for me to reasonably start doing an episode. So it means I may be skipping a day. I don't know. If I can get this one uploaded and it processes the language so that I can get captions, so that I can get the rest of the stuff, then I might get this one out tomorrow. Okay. North. Ooh, nope, I need to go up so I can go to there and then I can go down. There we go. I see a village. I think that may be our stopping point for the night. I think I'm going to aim for that village. And it should be nighttime before I can get over this next mountain to get there. And then we will sleep in that village and pick up their next episode. We will have the edges of a second map cleared so that we can... Ooh, there's a lot of back and forth. So that we can add that to our maps back at our base. And we need to make copies and then get a copy to the other base, and then we'll actually have like the little arrow where each of the bases are. Yeah. It's almost midnight. Doing my best. Alright. We are on Savannah Hills. We are off the map. We need to head northwest, but there's not a path. We gotta make a path. Okay, switch tools. There we go. Village is that way. We're back on the map. And we're about to see a whole lot of skellies, I bet. This just feels like skeleton terrain here. We got a zombie. We're gonna make the village in time. Are we gonna be safe? I think we might. I was thinking that was something over there, but it was just the transition of colors. All right, and look at there, we lucked up. We got a bed. All right. Ooh. All right, yeah, that is just so close to midnight. I've got to check this one. We had some apples there. Go ahead and grab some books. We'll leave them their saplings. I'll take a quick peek outside, watch the zombie burn, get an idea for how big the village is, but not explore it. Okay, this one seems like a normal size. Oh, and I hear a cat. Is it a different cat? I hear the cat, don't see the cat. Goodness, where's the cat? Alright, yeah, so much for me not exploring the village, right? Alright. Okay. Alright, hello donkey. Yep. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna go back to the little hut where I slept, and we will pick up there next time. Alright, here we go. Okay, so inventory is pretty full, but we could toss a couple things in that chest. Well, there we go. We tossed one thing in the chest. Alright, so we'll have our nice little view out the window. Gonna go ahead and hit that. Let's look, see what kind of progress we have for the night. Alright, well, we're at 39 of 126. We did get 2 advancements tonight. We got the pottery and we got the bee location. So yeah, we picked up 2 of the beehives, and each of them had 3 bees. So we'll get those back to base, get those set up, and well, eventually we still have a lot of map to traverse to be able to get back home. And then I don't know that we're gonna fill in the map yet, but we're at least gonna get back to base and get rid of some supplies and be a little bit better prepared to travel. So next time is going to be a lot of exploration, I think. I'll do a little bit of research on some of the things that we discovered tonight, just so I know how to respond to them next time. We did find sulfur. That was really cool. First time I've seen sulfur. Got to actually like go up in one of the little geysers. That was cool. Found a really cool lava cave, or lush cave. So yeah, this was a lot of fun tonight. Sorry it was a little slow when we were doing the XP farm, but we really needed to go ahead and get some enchantments done so that we had a better pickaxe, so we can do more mining, so we can get more diamonds. That whole chain of things that you have to do in this game. But I had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to next time. I am going to try to record my world on the PlayStation soon, and then either put that one on the channel, or if I get to where I can live stream by the weekend, I may either edit the world tour, or I may do a live tour and kind of have both of them. So we'll see how that goes. But had a lot of fun tonight. Really appreciate all the new subscribers and people watching the content, having a lot of fun making it. Kind of doing this for me, but hopefully it's entertaining and enjoyable and people want to watch it. I think it's kind of just going to be a relaxed gameplay for this channel, and just exploring and having fun, not rushing through stuff. I'm probably going to do some fun challenges, some fun builds. So I think it's worth sticking around and seeing what happens next. So hopefully I see you next time, and I'm going to end it there and get a good night's sleep. I have to take the dog to the vet early in the morning. All right, well, it's been fun. See you next time.